Hi, Simone here. Welcome back to Plan A. Last week, I had you do some homework, and I asked you to look at your net worthiness, what makes you uniquely you, what your special talents and gifts are on the planet, and take an inventory of that. This week, I'm going to have you apply that to this conversation of net worthiness and net worth. Net worth in the bank. Let's just be specific this time. If money and finances are a hot button issue for you, take that off the table. I am not going to Susie Orman you. I am not she. I just specifically want to talk to you about the correlation between a high sense of net worthiness to more net worth in the bank. Does that track for you? Because that is how it works. This is very subconscious stuff. I've told clients, I've told staffers, I've told girlfriends, pay yourself first. Right now, I don't even care if you're paying 10% of your gross or 10% of your net. If you have to take it out of your paycheck, put that 10% net into the bank for you first. Pay yourself first, 10%. That's a great rule. And you'll find out about later down the road compounding and how exponentially that works for you and all those good things. But today, it's just about if you don't pay yourself first, again, it's subconscious stuff. You're showing and training people how to treat you all the time, subconsciously. So your subconscious mind rules your life. Make sure you're showing people that you are worth it to pay yourself first so that they can learn and be trained to pay you first, pay attention to you and pay you heed and acknowledgement and gratitude, all the things that you are worthy of, right? Goes back now to your self-worthiness. So do that. 10% first, pay you. Take that same rule and apply it to your sense of self-worth. Your net worthiness has to be paid first. 10% again. If we've got 24 hours in a day, half of that 12 hours, I don't know about you, but we're usually conscious and awake then and living our lives, doing our work, I hope, loving in that 12 hours. So average the 10% down to 1 hour a day. I want you to rewire your thinking, what you're saying to yourself, your self-talk. If you'll be surprised. I'm actually a very positive person and I think highly of myself. But there are certain things that I've been very cruel, a cruel taskmaster to myself about that I would not put on other people. I am gentle and kind to other people easily, much more so than I have been to myself, and I've really recognized this. So this is something I'm saying to you. Up-level your self-talk. Use your name, specific name. Be very in gratitude to yourself for your skills. Go back to that inventory list I had you do last Friday and look to see what your specific gifts are, your talents, what you abundantly bring to other people, what makes you you, right? That time and external situations and external challenging people, and we experience all of that if we're living long enough on the planet, what they cannot take away from your self-worthiness. What is your self-worth? So 10%, pay yourself first. And I'll talk to you next Friday, but I'm going to check in with you to find out how this self-talk, 1 hour a day, that's all I'm asking you to invest in yourself. I don't care how you break that out. And I don't care if you do it in the mirror or if you just write it down or if you say it out loud. I really prefer you to say it out loud in the mirror. But do what you can to start. You will find a difference. And if it has you crying and laughing, you know what? You're doing it right. The more you need it to rewire your self-talk, the more challenging this will be. So be good, be kind to yourself. I'll talk to you next Friday, and we'll go on from there.